What's up, everybody? It's your boy Phil Shocker, the 96 Hedgehog here with our Week 3 team builder of PEBA. If you guys are excited, leave a like if you haven't already, subscribe if you are new. Join the Phil Shocker crew today because you'll be feeling with the king of the crew. And with that being said, let's get into this matchup. So, we are going against Jed, which you guys remember is the commissioner of APM, and I'm pretty sure every time we have faced Jed, we have beaten him. Last time we faced him was in the low tier league, and we did kind of just squash him. In a way, we did kind of just squash him because of the fact that we did get a little lucky with a will-o-wisp, but otherwise Electivire was a monster and everything like that, and sadly we have to go against that said monster. But anyways, going against Jed's team, it's very disgustingly. It's like very fat, very offensive, very defensive at the same time. Just a lot of annoyances on his team, and I don't have a lot of things to kind of beat it, so it's going to be something I have to be mindful and a bit careful on with my playing and going to this matchup. But looking at Jed's team, he has got the Clefable, Double, Electivire, Seismitoad, Urshifu Single Strike, Colossal, Azel, Crobat, G-Max Appleton, and Aegislash. Looking at the match, Aegislash does not come. I have two Dark types. I have two Dark types that are also bonus to Fire type. I have a Ghost type, which Trick Room, Kasab, or just Kasab and when it goes into its attack form, I beat it. So it's just one of those mons I don't think can just beat me 1v1, no matter what. But G-Max Appleton I really don't think comes, but there's still the possibility of it coming though, so there could be that, but I don't think it's really going to come that much. Crobat has a good possibility to show up. Crobat's a little annoying, especially if it's Special Crobat, which it has to be Special Crobat in order to deal with things like my Melmetal. Otherwise, I mean, Super Fang can work as well, but I think having a more nasty bat set would be worse. And then Azov's definitely something I could see being brought, because Azov is a scary mon. Luckily for me, the way he hits my Dark types, he can't hit him super effectively unless he runs physical. And if he runs physical, then I'm going to weaken him down pretty much with my squad. So definitely something to deal with that, but Azov is going to be definitely a bit of a problem if we see it being come this week, because it's definitely going to be a hard mon for us to deal with if that's the case. But for the main six that I'm most likely expecting him to bring, I definitely see Clefable. Clefable has to come in order to stop my setup sweepers. It's going to be Underwear Clef. It has to be. It just matches up so much better against my team for that type of reason. Double, I don't have a fighting type on my team, so there's no reason for Double not to come in. Double just needs to come in and just basically do anything. Now, yes, in some retrospect, I should probably bring my Ghost type to this matchup, but to be honest with you, Dusknoir doesn't have the best matchup. Like, if his Dark type was weaker and I could be able to kind of beat it 1v1, that's a different story. But his Dark type is Urshifu, and there's a possibility it could be a Lumberry Urshifu. As I go for a Will-O-Wisp, I connect. It gets that Wicked Blows me, it kills me. Or if I somehow live the Wicked Blow, I'm in Sucker Punch range afterwards, and basically kill me there. So there's a lot to kind of factor in with this match. Sorry, I'm kind of stretching and yawning for a little bit there, but Electivire, like I said, but I do expect Electivire for that motor drive ability to be able to, I think he's definitely going to be prepping kind of hard for Zero in this matchup, which if we can get him to prep hard for Zero, that would actually benefit us more, because that actually puts us in a very good situation to where it's going to be more of a better time for us to deal with him, because he's going to probably prep for potentially mixed with a Grass Knot and just like a bulk up to attack set with, like, say, like Plasma Fist and Play Rough or something like that. I do expect some things to be scarfed this matchup. Oh, excuse me, and sorry there. Seismitoad is another reason why I think it's being brought, just because it's a really good water ground type against my team. Kind of helps against things like my Incineroar, roughly my Melmetal. Helps against the Teleon as well, being a water immunity until I go big. Salamence also being one of those things that can kind of check defensively as well. So definitely says it's going to be a bit of an annoyance this matchup. Like I said, I use like Urshifu. Urshifu I don't have a switch into unless I can get it on a prediction. If I get it on a prediction, it works. If I don't get it on a prediction, I'll end up being dead. So definitely something to note there, but excuse me. something like that. And I do think Colossal has decent matchup against me. He could run speed for his Colossal to outspeed 0 speed Melmetal. He could run, and plus it's also a relatively good answer to Salamence of its choice slot. It's a decent answer to my Incineroar as well, as a fire switch in to get the steam engine and stuff like that. I do expect the Colossal to potentially come. If Colossal doesn't come or Double doesn't come, then Azel probably replaces either one. Or if both of them don't come, then it's Azel to Crobat. So I think we have a team that's built good for this team. I think we have a good matchup, and I think we can be able to do this. It's just going to come down to how we play it. So let's go ahead and break down the matchup here. So first off, we're kicking off with nuts and bolts by Melmetal. When I first looked at this matchup and I first saw Amon on my team, I was like, Melmetal has to come. Melmetal is so good this game. We are running Earthquake, Dollar and Bash, Iron Defense, and Body Press with 136 HP, 100 attack, 136 defense, 196 def with the Out of It nature. This thing is designed to hopefully be able to get in front of something like Clefable. Clefable is not going to just raw click a Fire Blast. I think Clefable might click Protect, see if I'm scouting for my band and stuff like that. And probably once he sees Iron Defense, he's going to be like, oh. And now has to either make the prediction of staying in, expecting me to click Body Press on the switch out, or to do this and that. Oh, excuse me. I do expect maybe the Seismitoad to have Rocky Helmet, so it's going to be something else I have to be on the lookout for, is any particular Rocky Helmet mons. But obviously Melmetal, I think, can just do so much work in this game. Melmetal's job is pretty much to help kind of wear the team down, kind of be a breaker, but just mostly just wear the team down. So it's definitely going to be something to do something with there, so yeah. I'm sorry if you're hearing some cat noises in the background. My cats think it's fine to just play fight around my room when I'm recording, so yeah. But basically, also, it's designed to kind of just take special hits, most likely. It's not going to design to take physical hits. I mean, it takes a physical hit from everything else after, obviously, my Iron Defense. But this was meant to mostly take special hits from, like, coverage options, like Flamethrower, Fire Blast, Focus Blast, stuff like that, you know? But, yeah. Up next, we have potentially a win con, but if not, a good breaker in this matchup. We are running GoldenEye 007, a.k.a. my Italian. That is my G-Max Pokemon. With Sniper, we are running the Focus Energy Sniper sets. I honestly think we can make this set work. We honestly could make this set work. Now, by clicking Focus Energy, this is what it basically says. Raise the user's crit issue by 2. So it does basically almost mean I am going to get a crit every single time. It's only a possibility. And actually, just let me double check something. Do we get a poison type move? Just kind of curious, because if it's so, I would have ran freaking physical. But no, we do not. Oh well. But we're running this set. Basically, the design is to get the energy off, get the crit ratio going. Air Slash, which is designed to hit the Urshifu, and also to give me my +1 speed. The design is that before I return to my regular form, I get that speed up. I have to get that speed up, because that speed is very, very important, so that way I outspeed pretty much everything in this team that's not Scarf. The only thing to be brought that was Scarf was going to be Urshi. As long as I get past Urshi, I'm fine. This is also a really good thing to kind of beat Underwear Clef in terms of a defensive state when I can go for crits. Now, if I get any Skull Burns as well, that actually is really, really good. Ice Beam as well if I can get any Freezes, which is also good. Basically, I have a set here that can work and beat the Seismitoad 1v1, because Seismitoad only switches into this when I'm not G-Max. Seismitoad actually can't switch in reliably on me when I'm in my G-Max form, because, if you guys don't remember, Hydro Snipe actually ignores your Pokemon's ability when it attacks it. So basically, things like Storm Drain and Gastrodon, those get ignored and I can actually hit. So that basically means Water Absorb is also ignored, and I can hit it. Because Storm Drain is almost like Water Absorb, except it gives you a special attack boost instead of getting HP recovery. So, definitely going to be huge getting Inteleon in this matchup. We are going to run the Modest Nature. We are going to take a little bit of a chance here, because Timid would have given me a lot of bulk for my Inteleon, but I think I want Inteleon just to be able to hit and just smack something up and click a button. So the goal is to hopefully get this thing in front of something like Colossal, potentially, Fable, maybe even Seismitoad to some degree, get that Focus Energy off, and then just G-Max up, and then just go in. If the Electivire is Scarfed and we G-Max up, we can take one hit from it, go for a Scald, go for the kill, and then be able to go from there. But, that's one thing. Again, if I get my focus energy before Electivire comes in, I G-Max up, live the one hit from Electivire, expecting Electivire to be able to do something against me, or expect me to probably maybe U-turn out or something like that. Who knows? And really A-Drive that notification did not need to be a thing there. So yeah. But I'm really looking forward to how Antelion does this week. So. Next, we're bringing back Ribbons here, and we're bringing back Spec Sylveon. I just looked at this matchup, and Spec Sylveon just literally just smacks teams up. Now, we're bringing a really kind of weird set this week around. I think we brought it, it's about almost the same time we did with the one game, but basically the design of this set is to just smack things up, pivot, and to also reliable recovery the team if need be. So we have Hyper Voice, Mystic Fire, Tom Pass, and Wish. Wish, again, like I said, to give me reliable recovery for my Mons. Most likely, if I plan on sacking Sylveon, that I know lives one hit from something, I click Wish, and then what I do is I bring in something that I know lives the next hit, gets the Wish recovery, and then basically use Sylveon as a sack potentially. But if I'm not, and I can get this thing in and early, and he's got no real resist to Hyper Voice, I'm just spamming Hyper Voice and just killing something or weakening something. And that's going to be really good. We are running max HP for a ton of bulk in our HP, 4 in the speed, which lets me outspeed 0 speed Clefable, which is really important as well into this matchup. And like I said, Baton Pass is really good for pivoting. In case I figure, if they're going to click U-turn, I click Baton Pass. That way I get actually to control the momentum versus them. So I don't know if we brought him for week 2, but making his debut is going to be Vines, the Tangrowth with Sleep Powder, Leaf Seed, Earthquake, and Power Whip. 156 HP, 148 defense, 116 speed up, 4 in speed, 14, 16 defense, my bad. 4 in the speed up, and 84 speed. The speed, again, I'm kind of making sure I'm faster than Clef. So if I see any speed on Clef for some reason, I actually know that, which can be really important to know right there. But what's also really good important about having this is that if we can put Clef to sleep and put Leech Seed on it, I can beat that thing 1v1, which is really, really good. If I can just weaken down Clef or something like that. I would have really liked this set to be a little bit more for me, but I think I have to just work with what I got with my set here. And honestly, if I can get rid of potentially the Colossal or just get a hit off on Colossal before he gets a boost or anything like that, or primarily if I pretty much just get rid of, like, just Clef, and if he has Crobat, get rid of Crobat. Like, if I get rid of Crobat, Clef, pretty much his whole team could just lose to Tangrowth, which is going to be really good. And this is also really good because it lets me beat Double as well. Kind of keep Double under control in that type of way. So if Double tries to set up on me, I just put the thing to sleep. I could expand Leaf Seed. I drop in my special attacker or drop in something that can counter it and stuff like that. And be able to beat it 1v1. If it's a Rest Sleep Talk stat, it actually could take advantage of that and actually could use it to his advantage, which definitely could be something I can see him going with, especially since I have since he's going to pretty much bring out fighting type moves. So. But up next, we're bringing back Sneaky this week with the Chopper Berry. I'm very being stupid. I almost forgot to make that, I believe. So we're running Party Chop knockoff from Flare Bits, Iron Head with a Chopper Berry. Chopper Berry again designed to be able to take a hit from the Urshifu. Basically, if Urshifu is weakened to the point where Flare Blitz or Iron, where Flare Blitz can pretty much put it in range of kill, I'm gonna go for that hit. Parting Shot, obviously there for just kind of momentum purposes. Knockoff to remove items. Iron Head really just there for the Fable. I didn't think I really need Dark Offensive this matchup. Fire kind of just hits a lot more than I want. I kind of wanted Earthquake on here, maybe Drain Punch on here for some things, but I don't think it was really worth it because Earthquake's only really there to hit really just one Mon that want to hit super effectively for a lot of damage. But otherwise, instead of what's really, really good in this matchup, it's gonna be the Mon I'm gonna be switching in a lot to kind of go for the Intimidates and stuff like that. And its bulk is going to be very, very important for this matchup. The 172, both in HP and the 186 defense, basically is going to be is going to be in like a way a bit of a physically defensive wall or a physical defensive pivot, just for my team. Because in general, if I can get things in for free against my team, it's going to be super, super good. Like if he leads Urshi and I lead this, I will take the debate chance of just clicking knockoff to get rid of its choice scarf or its choice band and make it less threatening of a Mon. It would suck to lose my berry like turn 1, but getting rid of the item or Urshi would be more important because then it offers speed for my 2 main Mons that need to outspeed it, and I can guarantee make sure I have speed gain in the total in my favor. So and again, 4 in speed, so we outspeed Clef, so Clef is no longer a problem versus me. And last but not least, we're bringing Sky High the Salamence, and this is a very, very weird and dumb Salamence item to bring this week. We are running Yachi Berry, which you look at this matchup and you think to yourself, wait, that makes no sense. Why aren't you Charty Berry? Why aren't you Roselli Berry? Here's the reason why. Vizdev Clef is two-shotted by Irontail. 100%. The only way I don't two-shot Clef is if I get two max low rolls on Irontail. And if he's Babiri Berry. But if he's Babiri Berry, then he's not leftovers, which means he can't really stall out my team, which is really, really good. Because I think the really good Clef set was always Wish, Protect, or Soft Boil, Protect. And then, Stab plus Flamethrower, stuff like that. So, I generally do expect more of Wish Protect, because Wish is going to be really important for his team. I feel like over him just clicking Soft Boil. But Sky High is going to be potentially a win con in this matchup. Basically, if I get a DD and off, I'm faster than everything on his team, except for obviously the Crow, except for Scarf Azov, obviously, but I don't think it's going to be Scarf Azov. And basically, once we get Dragon Hits off, we pretty much just start killing things. Iron Tail, once the Fable's gone, once I get a Dragon Dance off, Dual Wing Beat hits about everything I want for super effective and neutral damage. Earthquake will kill the Electivire, Earthquake will kill the Colossal. I can deal with Aegis Slash with clicking Earthquake as well. I basically can just be able to 1v1 his entire team, and I think I can be able to do it with Men's. Again, the idea is to probably not lead Men's. The idea is to either lead with probably my Incineroar, my Ribbons, or even to some degree my Inteleon, just because if I get those mons in early and get some pivot or get some chip or something like that, it helps the team in the late game scenario in the game. So definitely something to note there. But yeah, that is going to be the team, guys. Thank you all so much for watching. Hopefully we pick up a W. Obviously, I was recording this video. I have not played my PEBA match, which I can confirm then in that video, in this video, that it is against the great Dr. Slacking. So I'm looking forward to that battle and stuff like that. But otherwise, yeah, this is going to be week 3. We're either going to be 2-0 or we're 1-1 going to this week. And if we're 1-1, it's kind of a got to be careful type of situation. But if we're 2-0, we're looking at a position to where we win this game, we can clinch the playoffs and all that stuff. So, but again, I'm just here to have some fun time, I'm trying to explore and use new mons, just see how well we do with them, and just kind of enjoy ourselves. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching. Leave a like if you haven't already. Subscribe if you are new. And until next time, guys, I will see you guys later. Until next time, everybody. Peace.